Hey,
how's everybody doing out there? Great to be with you guys on a game day bingo broadcast. Well, it's a bye week game day broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
So this is super awesome. We're excited to be with you guys. We got a jackpot that's over $10,000 here on a 25-cent card. You can play up to 36 cards. We're going to play 4 rounds of Vikings bingo here before these NFL games kick off. And then we're going to play 2 100-play games. We'll play $10 for 100 plays, top 10, our football-themed 100-play game. And then we've got Blingo Bingo, another $10 100-play games. Those will go towards your PGL points. So if you're keeping tabs on your PGL points, you definitely want to play those. And then we're going to play immediately after 3 more games of Vikings bingo. So we got a great day of bingo ahead here, and we are super, super excited about that. So,
this jackpot's huge.
Oh, yeah. Well, here comes the first game. It is going now, so we'll see who can get this line prize.
Oh, okay. We're going to go on break real quick, and we'll be right back with you. All right, we're back.
Hey, Not Lucky was killing it on Friday, and Not Lucky is so lucky again today, taking that line prize. Congratulations, Not Lucky, and we're working on this large M-shaped pattern.
Oh, yeah.
So see a bunch of our big-time players out there, Mad Dog, Mrs. T, Andy, Roxy, all 2 balls away on this large M. We did have a couple of jackpots go out this last week in Jackpot Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
A huge one over there with Mandy taking both the minor and the major, getting $26,496 at Allen's. That was fun. Yeah.
That's a big one. We also had CJE winning $3,456.
There's one of our top players getting that large M-shaped pattern over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Wolfstein getting that done, and we are on to our must-go coverall on this. That means
there's Jags 370 over at Riverboat Depot taking that coverall prize.
And he checked in with us, and then he won that. So he said happy Sunday fun day.
He already received the luck even without us throwing it just because he checked in.
Yeah, it just happens. There you go. You can
you go. There's some luck.
Congratulations, Yags. Good to see you get the win. Wolfstein, another big-time player, and Not Lucky's been super lucky the last 2 games, 2 days of Vikings bingo. So that is awesome. We are getting enrolled here in game number 2. And, so you were talking about CJE where Wolfstein won.
Yeah, they won over at Aardvark's Bar and Grill on Thursday.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Well, we got so many of our Mega Bar Bingo player standing holders out here playing for this giant jackpot we got going on. Those standings are right now in 8th place. We have a 4-way tie between Towley, Sizzler, Slappy, and Heidi. They're all tied at 8,000 points, so that's a real close matchup right there. Then 1,000 points ahead of them, we have in 7th place Mickey. Then we got in 6th place, won this last game, Wolfstein.
Yes.
Then we got in 5th place Michelob. In 4th place, Mrs. T. In second place, we have another tie between Mrs. Yags and Yags 370.
There you go. There you go.
Then in first place, we got Spanky. And he just comes out, wins a couple, then disappears for a little bit, then comes out, wins a couple, and just disappears.
Just whenever he needs to win, he just comes in and wins. He is a top player for sure. But we are, cooking in this, getting just over a minute and a half left to get enrolled in this game number 2. Let me go over those location standings because we did have a small shakeup in the top 10 in location standings. So still in 10th place is Maple Lake Bowl. In 8th place, we got a tie still with St. Cloud Eagles and Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. Here's where the changeup is. In 7th place now is the Bar Hastings, moving one spot down to 7th place, moving one spot up to 6th place is Eagles Awantana.
Oh, good job, Eagles.
Yeah, so they're just 1,000 points ahead of the Bar Hastings, 1,000 points behind 5th place, VFW Brooklyn Park. And they're only 2,000 points behind Riverboat Depot over in Sartell. And then in 3rd place is Neeson's Gaylord. They're 1,000 points behind American Legion Fridley in second place.
That's a tight one.
It is. And then in first place, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. They got 42,000 points, and they just always are out there. The iPads are all getting worked, and they're after all
they're always
the
killing
time.
it over there.
For sure. Well, we got just under 30 seconds left to get enrolled in this next game. We will, at some point here, start bringing you also our too early, unprepared picks for the week. Yeah, like we always do. We just don't have the Vikings ones. We've been wrong about those for the most part all year anyways because we keep picking the Vikings.
Oh, yeah. They're right now 1-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just traded away their really good D-end.
Yeah, but we will do some Vikings. We got a list that we've put together where we talk about kind of maybe some players that should get some more playing time for the rest of the season. So that is a good thing. Maybe we can build for the future. That jackpot now is at $10,916 on a 25-cent card. So here we go.
There's Dino at Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport taking that line prize really early. Hopefully they can get through and get this M prize quickly as well.
Yeah, you're right. That was quick. They made short work of that for sure. That's a good sign.
I see Ozzy.
Is that Ozzy Osbourne? Did you see it?
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
I just see Ozzy.
Oh, it is game day. It might be Ozzy Newsome, GM for the Ravens.
Yeah, could be. I mean, he did just make a trade with the Vikings, so they're feeling pretty friendly.
Yeah, he might be over hanging out in Minnesota, with the trade and everything going on. And yeah, just hanging out a little bit. There's Wolfstein, 4 balls away on this large M pattern. Now 3 balls away. They're trying to round the corner on this large M and see if we can get this thing done quickly. So we are on pace for some great things. We do have some national days for you guys and some cool celebrity birthdays as well.
One of our national days is National Mother-in-Law Day. Honors the special woman who brought the love of your life into this world.
There you go. Well, I know Mr. Yags might be sitting somewhere near Mrs. T. He might want to wish her a happy Mother-in-Law's Day.
Oh, yeah.
So any of you guys that are out there playing with your mother-in-law, maybe buy her one of her favorite beverages while she's playing. So
Yag says, I bet they still lose by 17 this week.
Unfortunately, that may be true. Mad Dog.
Yeah, good job, Mad Dog. Taking 2 wins now.
Has that been the second one?
Did they win
today?
I think they won last game.
No, we had Not Luck, Wolfstein.
Oh, no, Wolfstein. I got both top players. I'm just getting top players mixed up.
Boulder Tap House is where Mad Dog got that win over in St. Cloud.
Is it gonna? It's going over to that next game number 3 of 4 in this first half of Vikings bingo.
Amelia just in off the host hotline. Ding, 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 ding. She says that jackpot is huge again. It sure is.
Yeah, it is.
And we got a couple winners. Jackpot Jen and Sharina 2 splitting that Musco coverall. Sharina 2 playing at Monticello's VFW. And Jackpot Jen over at Bogart's Place in Apple Valley.
Good job.
Yeah. Jackpot Jen, I think she's in honor of our Jackpot Jen, of course.
Oh, yes.
Out there giving out jackpots to folks. making sure that they get paid. We kind of just lower from the mothership down to the location.
Yes, exactly.
And she just hands people cash.
Yes, it's kind of like one of those like bridge bungee things. Like she just jumps off and she just like bungees down real quick. Chest passes it right to you, then bungees right back onto the mothership.
Right back up onto the mothership, and we are off again. So I know there's one of these national days. We'll save it for the last one, but I think Mr. Yags is going to be pretty excited about this one of these national days. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But we got just over 2.5 minutes left to get enrolled in this next game, and we got some more national days. So the National Mother-in-Law Day, make sure you do wish. I'm going to have to wish my mother-in-law, your Yaya, a little happy Mother-in-Law Day. But another national day that I have not participated in today and probably shouldn't participate in, but I may.
I probably will.
Yeah, it's National Greasy Foods Day. Those waiting to see, those watching the scale, beware. Although not the healthiest of choices, every once in a while it's okay to enjoy some greasy food. Unfortunately for me, it's more than just every once in a while. And that is a problem.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I love me some greasy food.
So, well, you and I were just talking the other day about, what's better, like Rally's fries or Arby's fries.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah, Arby's has the sweet potato fries.
Oh, yeah, no, I just tried those.
Did you? Yeah.
I decided to go away from my usual curly fry at Arby's because, the curly fries.
Yeah.
So then I went with the sweet, and they're really good as well.
Yeah, I'm a fan of sweet potato fries.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with some sweet potato fries.
Well, I love all things sweet potato. This just in on the hotline. Jen says yes. She is willing to bungee jump jackpots to players. So that is awesome. We're on that. We're working on all the logistics. Make sure that she can bungee jump jackpots down to everybody. I think that's definitely a plus for the organization. So we got just over a half a minute left to get enrolled in this game number 3 of 4 games before we get into our 100-play games during the first half of these NFL. Another announcement. Okay, here he is. Right now, the Martian Invasion jackpot is at $31,000. So when we get off air, don't leave us yet. Don't leave, because we're going to try to give you 11 grand right now on a 25-cent card. But once you get done, go play some Martian Invasion on your iPad because you can win $31K. Yeah,
it's a big one.
Yeah, for sure. So
and we got so much football happening today. It might not be Vikings football,
right?
But we have a lot of football happening. So
Absolutely.
You could just stick around, play some Martian Invasion, and watch some more football.
That's right. It's a day packed full of NFL football, and we'll get to all those things. I see Sizzler, Mad Dog, Mrs. Yags, Mrs. T, Hotness, Fred, Dan, a bunch of big players out there playing. Good to see you guys. Wooly, Bryzo, all kinds of folks out there. Vikes 7174, Lucky Tim. There's all kinds of great players out there playing, and there we go.
Dave over at American Legion Monticello and Jace at Friends Bar and Restaurant taking that line prize. And let's see. Oh, I see Cancer Sucks out there with the fun font.
Yes, I love it when we see the font because we know she is in the house. Good to see you, Cancer Sucks.
Oh, yeah, top player in our PGLs.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Our next national day is National Sourest Day. Okay, I wanted to say
like sour, like a Sour Patch Kid.
Oh yeah. It's life gives you lemons, or feel like a grumpy Gus. This day is for you. Take your glass half full attitude and spread the joy or gloom. Smile be banished. Replace them all with pouts and terrible frowns.
This is your day. If you're a negative Nilly, congratulations, it's your day.
Just be sour.
Yeah, you can be sour today. But I think you're going to have a hard time sour if you're like Jade and Dave winning those line. Is it Jace? Is it Jace or Jade? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jace winning that line prize. And I'm sure if you won this large M-shape pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know for sure you're not going to be sour if you win this coverall.
Yeah, $11,094. So, but we'll try to let you be sour.
There's Sharina, too, over at Monticello's VFW taking that large M, and we are closing in on that.
Yeah, we got just a few
Coverall.
balls, so let's just stay right on this.
Colleen S. is really close.
Yeah.
One
See
ball
if
away.
Colleen can do it.
Let's see. I think we're going over, so that means it's going to game number 4.
Keep growing. It's going to keep growing, and we'll see what happens. $52 on a 25-cent card is not bad, though. Here we go.
Oh, not at all. And there's me win, you lose. Over at Crooked Pine Owl
House, Happy Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Correct. I mean, I can't disagree with me win, you lose. They did win all to themselves, that $52.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And now we're going to move on to that game number 4 with that jackpot still growing.
So before our 100 plays games, this is the last chance to play Vikings Bingo. We'll play 3 more after the 200 play games. They're $10 for 100 plays. You can play 25 sets of cards. You can play up to 36 cards, but this is your last chance before we get into our 100 play games to get this done. So make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you get in there for sure.
Our last national day, we were saying Yags probably likes.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I don't remember if he said he had a tattoo of this specific.
Yeah, I don't know because a lot of the Halloween like movie characters he's got tattoos of. Yep.
And it's Chucky the Notorious Killer Doll Day, and so this is for those who aren't Chucky fans. You have a pass. All others, you get your popcorn and beverages of choice and hit play.
That's right. Go watch some Chucky today. It is his day.
Oh yeah.
That. Well, and maybe if you can't find Chucky playing on one of your streaming services, just watch the Raiders today. You always got Chucky right on the sideline for the Raiders. You got 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this last game before kickoff of Game Day Vikings Bingo. So happy Chucky the Notorious Killer Doll Day, Sourest Day, Greasy Foods Day, and Mother-in-Law Day.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe watch a Chucky movie with your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how that whole dynamic with you and my yaya would work.
No,
but
I don't think that's what we do. We might eat some greasy food together though.
Oh yeah, that you could celebrate together, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we've got this rolling. We're just under a minute and a half left to get enrolled in this last game of Vikings Bingo before kickoff. Remember that we're going to play 200 play games immediately following this. We're going to play top 10, and then we're going to play Blingo Bingo. And then after that, we'll play 3 more games of Viking Bingo. If this jackpot were not to go out in this game number 4, make sure you come around for halftime because when we play those 3 games, that jackpot will roll over to that.
Oh,
if
yeah.
it doesn't get hit.
It's going to be even bigger than it is now.
And even bigger.
Yeah, so, bigger, better.
That's what they say. Bigger, better.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a direct quote of anyone.
Yeah, it's almost as big as Texas.
The state of Minnesota. It's a whole state. 11,000. It's going to be over $300 on this jackpot. By the way, our jackpot Jen let us know that she's actually very athletic, and she thinks that she's going to be able to pull that off, and it's not even a laughing matter at all. So,
okay, sure very serious.
Very serious. We believe in you, Jen. That
we would have never suggested it.
Well, I wouldn't have suggested it if I didn't think she could pull it off. That's for sure.
Oh, so, I'm expecting her to, when she comes back up in the bungee, she's, landing in a one-arm handstand and, giving a pose.
Yeah, kind of like if you've caught any of the new Cobra Kai, with the old Karate Kid theme, if you could do that one-arm handstand, that's when you're kind of finding your true balance.
Oh, so yeah.
I expect that Jennifer's got that.
She found her true balance years ago.
Yeah, I feel like that, and I think part of it is when she gives out jackpots, that she's right in accordance.
Then she has the motives to show off her athleticism.
That's correct. And I don't know. That's probably the iron fist that says chi, right? I don't know if it's Julie J over at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill in Becker. getting that win. I don't know if it's Karate Kid that has. I don't think they talk anything about cheating.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
I see Jim 3 balls away on this M-shaped prize, pretty close, being only 20 balls in.
Absolutely. We are moving really quickly on this. Trying to get away this $11,282 on this last game of Vikings Bingo. We've gotten through our national days. We do have a few celebrity birthdays that stick out to me for sure. I see born in 1881, Pablo Picasso was born on this day. That's one of the greatest artists of all time. So that is awesome. I'm feeling I might go paint something.
One of my favorite icons. Like I, as a coach, like to model myself after.
I think I know where you're going with this, and that's going to get us in trouble. Hot Scott and Mad Dog splitting that large M prize over there at Charlie's and Boulder Tap House. Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill in Becker and Boulder Tap House in St. Cloud. Congratulations, Hot Scott and Mad Dog. Of course, Julie J took that line prize all to themselves, and we are seeing if we can get out this $11,282 on this coverall.
Well, the coach I was talking about, it's Bobby Knight's birthday. 1940, he was born today. He was a college basketball coach, if you didn't know. He's iconically threw a chair.
Oh, we went over our – so that means that's rolling over to halftime. Make sure you come back for halftime because that jackpot's going to continue to grow and is going to be there for us. You can win right now $56 on a 25-cent card to someone who wins this coverall. Bobby Knight makes me think of Indiana. Did you catch Indiana beating in overtime Penn State?
Oh,
huge
with that crazy dive.
Yeah, we had Dino and Muff and Mrs. Yags all splitting that coverall. Well, hey, guys, that means that jackpot's rolling over. Make sure you stick around. Congratulations to all of our winners here in the pregame games of Vikings Bingo. But come back for it. We're not going to even wait all the way to halftime. As soon as we're done with our 200-play games, we're jumping right back into Vikings Bingo. So make sure you stick around for that. Well, we're getting enrolled here. We're going to take a short break before we get into these 200-play games.
All right.
Make sure you get enrolled and make sure you push play. It's going to be super fun.
All right, see you then. Hey,
just under a minute here left to get enrolled in this top 10 100-play game. Good to see everybody out there playing. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. We've got a great, still couple games here of 100-play games. Just $10 to play 100 plays.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be super, super fun. We'll be rolling through all those top 9 as we roll, and we're looking forward to this time with you guys. Now under a half a minute left, but we're going to start jumping into our NFL predictions.
Oh, yeah.
On these first games. So on these 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock Minnesota time. Oh, by the way, did you see that game with Minnesota and Michigan last night?
Oh,
unfortunately, Minnesota took the loss, but I actually thought their offense really looked nice.
Their offense looked good, especially against the Michigan defense that's known for what's his name? The Michigan defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
he's been putting out really good defenses for the past 5 years that he's been in Michigan, or 6 years, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah. So no, that's a good defense. A lot of talented players over there. I thought, Minnesota's offense, the Gophers look nice. And I'll tell you what, the paint on the helmets was pretty sweet.
I like their helmets.
Oh, yeah. And did you see the that cornfield that had been cut to say, what's the slogan there for Coach? Let's row, or the you know what I'm saying? The row.
No, I haven't. I didn't see it.
They had a cornfield. It was all cut exactly in the logo of the, just row, right?
That's so cool.
Yeah. So, or row the boat. That's
row the boat.
Row the boat. In the slogan, in the logo for row the boat, they had cut into a cornfield. It was crazy. Well, when your mom saw it, she's like, that's just a computer image or whatever. Yeah. And then they were saying about where it was and how they got it. And it's really cool.
That's
real.
So cool.
Yeah. Yep. So I thought their offense looked good. I think there's good things for this shortened season for Minnesota, that they're going to be able to do a few things. They came into that game ranked, I think, 23rd in the nation.
Yeah.
The loss will hurt them, probably drop them out of the standings. But then if they can go get some quality wins.
Oh, yeah. I think also Michigan's underranked, being 18.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think they are. Yeah. And I think here's the other thing is, I think the rest of the Big Ten looks pretty vulnerable other than Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah.
So, that was an ugly loss by Michigan State to Rutgers yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Penn State loses a game to Indiana. Maybe Indiana's a little tougher than we thought,
Yeah.
Wisconsin's always tough, but Nebraska didn't look very good.
No.
Yeah, so I think there's some opportunity for Minnesota to make some waves.
I didn't catch the Wisconsin game.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how Wisconsin did. I just always figure that Wisconsin is a tough team.
Oh, yeah.
They're one of those teams, and I think this is really important, especially in college football, is know who you are. And I always feel like
they
Wisconsin
definitely know
always
who they are.
Yeah, they know their identity, and they don't try to go outside their identity. You look at Nebraska for a few years there. I think they tried to go outside of who Nebraska football was.
Yeah.
And so then their program's now in a place where Frost has come in there as a coach and trying to rebuild that program, and I think he had better athletes at Central Florida than he does at Nebraska.
Yeah.
And so that's a big, but that's because it took so much to figure that out. Just as far Nikki, trying to take care of me like our crack producer Nikki always does. Row the boat. Yeah, thank you. Nikki. Of course, I just struggled and didn't look down at my notes that she was helping me out until then. But, so that I didn't see what Nebraska did. I'm trying to pull that up here. Don Brown, by the way, is the defensive coordinator from Michigan that you were talking about. Just really done a great job over there. And, so I think that was a pretty good showing by Minnesota, and we'll see how that progresses throughout the year. So we got Not Good out there in first place right now, jumping out to that early lead. A lot of time left. There's a lot of shakeup. There's a lot of movement that's probably going to happen in that top 9.
Vicky in second, HJR in third, Wolfstein in fourth, Share Bear in fifth.
Yeah. So there are big-time players out there.
Sixth place. Oh, now in sixth place, Share Bear. Seventh place, Roxy. Eighth place, Dan. And ninth place, Binga.
Sounds like they're getting ready for a bingo with a binga.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So, well, let's start going on these NFL games. Well, we'll have to get Nikki's thoughts on this first one. Yeah. So, one that just kicked off here, we got Saints versus the Panthers. Where are you thinking on this one, E?
I'm thinking Panthers.
Okay.
I think they're thinking this is a must-win game. They lost last week, I think.
I'd have to look at.
I think they lost last week and are thinking must-win.
They're 3-3 on the season.
Saints have been struggling. They don't have their top receiver, Michael Thomas, again. And if they
lost to the Bears last week.
If they can contain Alvin Kamara, they have one more week without Christian McCaffrey, and then Christian McCaffrey is supposed to be coming back pretty soon.
They've done a nice job with Davis, though, out there, I tell you what.
Oh, man. Yeah. It doesn't seem like statistically wise that they've lost really a step in their offense, but obviously we know Christian McCaffrey. He was up for MVP last year.
No, guy's a stud. Yeah, he's a
he
dude.
went so many snaps last year.
Yeah.
Like without taking a break. That it was insane. Like he's a really good player, but now I think they found a complimentary back with him so that they can get him rotation and like they don't have to bring him back so quickly and have him do the snaps like he was doing before.
Oh yeah. Sometimes after you get a 90-yard run, it's nice to take a play off.
Oh yeah.
So okay, I'll go with the Saints. They're 3-2 on the season. Panthers are 3-3. I think that obviously that's going to be a tight game. I think Saints feel like they're just not where they've usually been.
Yes.
And Panthers seem like they're surging. Like I think Matt Rule's doing a really nice job over there in Carolina. But I'll just go with the experience of the Saints and getting the victory on there.
We got some people checking in. We got Keeves and Cancer Sucks checking in over at Clearwater Corners.
Yeah, let me send
send some luck to them over at Clearwater. We're going to stack a whole bunch since it's double.
Yeah.
It's two people.
And our PGL leader.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we got to show out the luck for her.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, there you go.
Here we go. The patented long snap throw. Here it goes. Right there, too.
Oh, yeah. And the patented long snap throw works better on game day, baby.
It does. And Nikki says she's going for the Panthers. Breaking news, Nikki going for the Panthers. I don't know how breaking that is. I think every week she goes with the Panthers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's a Panthers fan, so I can't blame her.
I think maybe first week she went against her beloved Panthers, though. I can't remember.
It was either that or last week. I think she might have went against them last week.
Maybe.
She might have been actually right, and the one time she went against the Panthers, they took a loss.
Yeah. Well, the next game that we've got on here is kind of the haves and the have-nots. Bills and Jets.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think there's a question on who's going to win this one.
Yeah.
It's going to be Bills.
Yeah.
The Jets have been just not good.
Yeah.
But I think this is a big game for the Bills because they need to get themselves back on track.
Yeah.
I've seen Josh Allen really struggle these last two games. I mean, he still put up pretty good stats, but he's struggled more than what he was putting up. He was putting up MVP-type numbers before.
Right.
And I think they can get back on track, get their season back rolling, and get a good win against the Jets.
Yeah. Well, I think, we usually have one a week where we agree on. We don't take the opposite of each other just because there's no hope on the other side. And so I'm going to go with you on this one. I'm going to go with Bills. I just don't see how the Jets come out with a win in that game.
Oh, yeah.
That one, I'll go with the Bills. I do think they rebound. I think they win big in this. I think they're probably a little bit angry from a couple down weeks, and so I think that is going to be for sure with the Bills. Well, not good in first place, hotness in sixth. Let's see about second. You got D-Head in second. We got Binga in third, Dan in fourth, and Vicky in fifth. Good job out there, guys. Make sure you keep playing. Everyone's got, looks like quite a few plays left, except for Not Good is really working through those plays. Real Good is getting through them pretty well as well. So a bunch of our top 9 in the leaderboard. We got the Browns, Bengals. This is the battle for Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
This is an interesting one. I mean, I think definitely across the whole roster, you got to say the Browns
have more talent.
But in the battle of young quarterbacks, Joe Burrow's look like the top there.
Oh, I mean, with a team that's last year was really bad. Obviously, they had the first overall pick, so you have to be pretty bad to have the first overall pick. And I think he's really shown that he can even play with a bad line.
Yeah.
But they have talent, good talent around in their wide receiver core. It looks like last week finally seemed like A.J. Green was coming back to like
old form.
Yeah.
He
had over 100 yards receiving, which was huge. And so, you know what? I'm going Bengals.
Okay.
On this one, I think that the Browns like to lose, and so they'll figure out a way to do it. And so I'm going Bengals on this one.
Well, traditionally Browns just have not had good culture. Culture means so much, not only in the NFL, not only in life, but in the just in general on football teams. You got to have a good culture. When you have a losing culture, you tend to lose games. But I will go with the Browns this week. I think they got too much talent across the board. I think Kevin Stefanski is moving things in the right directions. He's a grown-up in the room, and I think that they are heading in the right directions. I don't think 2 years ago anyone would have said this, but it kind of appears that Baker Mayfield may be the problem in the room at this point.
Yes.
I think he's got some talent, but he
hasn't taken that next step.
He's got to take the next step, or they're going to have to find a more permanent solution.
I mean, what's beautiful is there is a lot of options in this draft.
Absolutely.
That's coming up. I feel like there will be a chance to get a quarterback, and if they choose to. Do you want to tell you what I saw?
What's that?
I saw that all the Ohio State players, they ran their 40s.
Oh.
You want to know who was the fastest?
Was it Fields?
It was Justin Fields.
Wow.
Apparently he ran a 4.30.
That is flying, folks. I don't know if you know 40 times, but that is flying. And he can sling a football way, way down the field. Very, very talented. So, we'll see how that unfolds. I don't know if it's time to move off Baker yet, but I feel like it's definitely getting close. So, that is the situation. So, I'm going Browns. You're going Bengals. Oh, here's an interesting one. In the NFC least, we've got the Cowboys versus Washington.
Okay, well, I love me the beige water pistol, Andy Dalton, but with a banged up offensive line, I'm going with Washington because they have a really good defensive line that can get a really good pass rush on them.
Right.
So I'm saying it's going to be up to that defensive line or the Cowboys' hurt offensive line. Can they get Andy Dalton some time in the pocket?
Yeah,
and
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm going Washington on this one.
I mean, they got to get Zeke going. They got to get Andy Dalton into the flow of the offense. That hurt offensive line is not helping, that's for sure. They sure got a lot of talent though walking around that field. That defense though is an absolute sieve.
It's been giving up points more than I think maybe any other defense this season.
Yeah, and then you got the opposite problem. I think maybe only Seattle's worse, but Seattle's offense is great, so they've been able to pull those out. So, but in Washington's kind of the opposite of that scenario. Their defense is really strong, got a bunch of talent. Their offense, it's not coming together so well. Looks like Dwayne Haskins is not the answer at quarterback. And then you're dealing with, what do? You got a career backup, and then you got Alex Smith that's just coming off a horrendous injury. And it's just a weird situation there on the Washington football team on the offensive side.
Yes.
So I'm going to go Cowboys. I think they at least slightly correct the ship this week and get a win. So
I think they need to.
Yeah.
If they want to have any chance of having any kind of respect in the playoffs.
Yeah, because somebody's going to win. I think it's probably either Cowboys or Eagles, that wins that division. But it's just not a good division right now in the NFL. But we'll see how that goes. Well, you got Packers in Texans. What you got there?
You know what? I'm going Texans.
I don't think that's a bad pick. Deshaun Watson looks so much better since O'Brien's gone.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. He played really well last game, and the Packers, they had a really rough game against Tampa Bay. last outing. And so I'm saying that Texans are going to continue a little bit of that Packers woes.
Yeah.
And that Deshaun Watson's going to put up huge numbers because he's that kind of guy where, like, Aaron Rodgers used to be able to do this where he could just run around and stuff like that and then make plays through his feet, being able to scramble, and then being able to have that arm talent.
Yep.
And I think Deshaun Watson kind of in a different way has that same, like, ability.
Yeah.
And so I think Texans take this one.
All right. Yeah, and here's some interesting stats that I saw. Since O'Brien's been gone, Deshaun Watson's yards are up 20%.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's not only up 20%, he also is averaging the most yards per attempt in the league. So he is slinging the ball downfield. So we'll see how that goes. But also, this was an interesting thing, because they had that lead 10-0. Then he throws 2 picks, almost 2 pick sixes, 1 pick six, and then almost a pick six.
Yeah.
And then it just appeared like Aaron Rodgers kind of quit.
It did.
And then when people started going through the numbers and analyzing things, he's actually only got a 47% winning percentage, when he's down. When he's down in a game,
oh, really?
He's only won the game 47%, which is the worst of any of the top quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, part of it is, like, as we've seen before, is he's got a little bit of an attitude issue.
Yeah.
He's super talented, but has a little bit of an attitude issue.
But I think this week they rebound. Packers go back to winning form. They looked almost unstoppable up until the Bucs last week. And so with all that even being said that I said, I'm still going that Packers get rebound.
I mean, they're good.
And get a win. So here's, I think, what everyone's been waiting on. The game of the week. Lions-Falcons.
Oh, gosh.
We got a 2-3 Lions a surging 2-3 Lions, and a surging 1. Are they 1-5 or 1-4? They're 1-5 Falcons, but they were on a 5-game losing streak. They just got a win against our beloved Vikings. So with the change of the head coach, getting fired in GM, looked like the Falcons maybe were a renewed team. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go because I believe that Matt Ryan, Todd Gurley. Having Julio Jones back.
It's a lot of weapons.
Oh, yeah. No, the weapons are back for them, and I think that's going to be a huge piece, and that Lions defense I don't think is good enough to keep up with that. And so I'm saying Falcons win in a little bit of a shootout.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll go Lions. Honolulu Blue pride here. I have no good reason to think the Lions will win this game, but I've got no good reason to think the Falcons will either. So,
it's not a great game.
No, it's not. It's sometimes two bad teams though do make an interesting game. It's kind of like the Eagles Giants game on Thursday night.
That was a good one.
It was actually a good game. Two fairly bad teams. I mean, the Eagles, it seems like every year for the last 3 years, they're throwing. I mean, if you're a practice squad player, the place you want to be at is the Eagles because you're going to get snaps on Sunday. They're always
especially
so
at the
banged
wide
up.
receiver spot.
Oh, if you're a wide receiver on the practice squad, you're like, I think I'll hold out for the Eagles because I'll be starting fairly soon.
Oh yeah, I mean they are just injury after injury. It's just I really hope to see them get a wide receiver core together because Carson Wentz is an elite quarterback.
Yes.
He just needs some more weapons.
Well, this is our last of our noon games, and then we'll just focus on our game here that we're playing of top 10. And then we'll do the second 100-play game, the Blingo Bingo game. We'll go over our 4 o'clock games.
For sure.
This is the last one. This is actually a really, really good game going on right now.
No, I'm excited to see what happens in this game. Yeah. Steelers-Titans. What do you think?
You know what I'm going to do? I'll go Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is probably a surprise because I like what the Titans are doing.
Oh, yeah.
Good young coach. And what they've turned Ryan Tannehill into in Derrick Henry in the backfield. I mean, that is a potent team and hard to stop. But Steelers, again, we talked about culture earlier. Browns having the wrong culture. Steelers having the correct culture. I just think the Steelers, I mean, you just got good coach, good ownership, good GM, good players across the roster. You know, Ben Roethlisberger looks like he's back.
Oh, yeah. He's been playing some of his best football.
Absolutely. And I'm just a big Mike Tomlin fan. I think he's just a quality coach. He's steady. He always keeps the ship going in the right direction. You know, there's not the big highs and lows, not swings. They're just good every year.
Oh, yeah. Well, they had a really show-out rookie receiver come out these last 2 weeks in Chase Claypool.
Oh, what is the deal with the Steelers? They can draft wide receivers.
Any of them.
Anybody they draft in wide receivers, you just check it down. They're going to be good. And here's the other one. If the Patriots draft a wide receiver, they're going to be bad. I don't know what it is. Patriots cannot draft a wide receiver, and the Steelers draft nothing but great wide receivers.
Oh, yeah. They just need to draft, like, quarterbacks. Patriots do. That's what they seem to do good with. Julian Edelman,
right?
College quarterback.
Right. So, well, that's all the picks for these noon games.
Dan, I didn't even get my pick yet.
Oh, you didn't get in yet. Yeah. Steelers or Titans.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going Titans.
Okay.
I think that Derrick Henry, he's just a man on a mission. We saw him move. I think he has one of the top speeds. He went this season on his 90-yard run that he had, and the man's like 6'4", 250.
I know.
Like,
he runs
moving
completely
like that.
upright and then just knocks people over.
Oh, yeah. The man is just huge, and they just know how to use him.
Yeah.
And they've really put together a really good team, and I think the ability to hold on to the ball, and if they can get that lead early, they aren't going to let go of it because they don't give the opposing offense enough chances to come back. For sure.
Well, that's our picks then for the early game. And we will see how that unfolds. We got in our game here, we got Dan D-Head in second, Vicky in third, Binga in fourth, and HJR in fifth. We'll see the 6 through 9 here. We got Hotness in sixth, Not Good in seventh. We got Sizzler in eighth, and Keeves, who we sent out some luck to just a little while ago, in ninth place. So still got 7 minutes, over 7 minutes and a half minutes left to get your 100 plays in. Looks like a lot of our leaderboard has used up all their plays, but we always see at the end some people sneak in. Hotness still has a little bit of play left in there, and then sometimes it seems like people jump in from outside the top 9.
Well, you just have to get into that top 10 to win money.
Yes, that's
correct.
And
so, you see a lot of those players, they hold on to their plays just to that end, and then they hop right into that top 10, and it seems to be good.
They do. They really do. I don't understand all the techniques. These guys are the experts on bingo.
No, I don't play much bingo.
No, but I'm a bingo fan, and
I like watching
the technique and watching what they are doing. If we had Pilot TV, where we're at, and I didn't work for the company, though, I think I would play.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be fun.
Yeah, this is super fun. So I can't wait till everything opens up a little bit more and we can get out there to Minnesota and actually get on location with some folks.
Locational broadcasting. Yeah. That'd be super fun.
I don't know all what's regulated and allowed and all that kind of stuff, but, yeah, super, super fun to get out there with the folks. Well, we do have on this day in history, on October 25th, 1980, AC/DC, classic rock band, earned the first pop top 40 hit that they ever had, and it was "You Shook Me All Night Long" on this day in 1980 in history. You know what I've always thought? AC/DC is one of those game day musics. They always played in the stadiums, and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. I know when I played for the Cleveland Thunderbolts, we always came out to "Thunderstruck" by AC/DC.
That's such a good one. That is like one of my favorite football songs, purely because it was like one of the starts of like one of the first Maddens I played.
Oh yeah.
Thunderstruck was, and so I was like, that's like one of my top songs just because of the nostalgia of it.
Right. Yeah, very cool. So there we go. That is this day in history. May not be quite as educational as this day in history normally is, but here you got AC/DC's first top 40 hit. You Shook Me All Night Long. Well, maybe we got a little bit of time here as we're working through our last 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Go over our Mega Bar Bingo player stage. Maybe since these are for PGL points, we should talk about our PGL points too.
Yeah, we could talk about PGL and Mega Bar Bingo player standings because we got so much.
Yeah.
In our Mega Bar Bingo player standings, in 8th place we have a 4-way tie between Towley, Sizzler, Slappy, and Heidi. In 7th place we got Mickey. In 6th place, we got Wolfstein. In 5th place, we got Michelob. In 4th place, Mrs. T. In 2nd place, we have another tie between Mrs. Yags and Yags 370. And then in 1st place, we have Spanky.
Nice job to all of our top 10 players out there in the state of Minnesota. Here are top locations in Mega Bar Bingo. In 10th place, Maple Lake Bowl. In 8th place, we got a tie, St. Cloud Eagles and Monty's Sports Bar. In 7th place, the Bar Hastings. In 6th place, Eagles of Wantana. In 5th place, VFW Brooklyn Park. In 4th place, River Boat Depot. In 3rd, Neeson's Gaylord. In 2nd place, American Legion Fridley. And in 1st place, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Congratulations to all of our top players and our top locations in Mega Bar Bingo in the state of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. And then we got our PGL standings, which is what we're playing for right now.
Yeah.
And those PGL location standings, in 10th place, we have the Rusty Nail, Thief River Falls. In 9th place, we have Vic's Bar and Grill in Moorhead. In 8th place, Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. In 7th place, we have the Sunset Grill in Spring Lake Park. In 6th place, Neighbors Pub Dover in Dover Mills. In 5th place, we have St. Cloud Moose Club. In 4th place, we have Shep's on 6th in Brainerd. In 3rd place, Cabin Bar in Nicolette. In 2nd place, La Playette in St. Joseph. And in 1st place, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. See, I Neighbors Pub Dover, and I wanted to say Neighborhood Tavern.
Having two neighbor stuff in there. Yeah. It's very neighborly.
It is.
The top 10.
Very much so.
Yeah. Well, we got some top players also out there, and we know for sure a few of you guys are out there playing. We've seen you on the leaderboard. Here's our top 10 in the PGL standings. In 10th place, Nixon over at Roseville VFW. In 9th place, I Am the Fortunate One, playing at the Money Cow Coon Rapids. In 8th place, Ramrod over at Spare Time Lanes. In 7th place, Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 6th place, Bones at Duffy's Bar and Grill. In 5th place, Forget You D, playing at Eagles Austin. In 4th place, Worksies at St. Cloud Moose Clubs. And 3rd place, Mick Bessa over at Moe's. And in 2nd place, former champion Sarah Honey in Eagles Austin. And then in 1st place, we sent her out some luck a little earlier. Sent her out luck with her and Keeves, who was sitting in 9th place. To see if Keeves is still there. Yep, Keeves is still in 9th place. That luck has held so far. And Cancer Sucks at Clearwater Corners, our top PGL player in the state of Minnesota.
Woo-hoo!
Yep. So good to see a bunch of those players out here playing with us on game day. That is pretty awesome. Well, we're down to just under a minute and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Left to get enrolled. And there it is. Oh, I guess everyone's used up all their plays because Dan at Monticello VFW getting that win out there. Our top 5 taking home $85, and then that 6 through 10 taking home 60. Was it $65? Was that what that was?
Let's see. We'll see.
It'll flip here in a second. But congratulations, Dan, over at Monticello's VFW, getting the first place prize, $59.
Oh yeah, still pretty good, really good prize, and that $80-some is really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, make sure you get enrolled here in this next game of Blingo Bingo. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with you.
Oh yeah.
See you guys.
Hey.
We are rolling in this a Blingo Bingo game. We already got Rockin' Robin out there in first place. Way to shoot to the top of the charts with hardly any plays out there. So we got Jose Pio, Hotness, and Sharina, I think it was. Brizo is in sixth place. Andy, Hotness in eighth, and in ninth, Mikey.
A little update on the games that are going on right now.
Let's know.
Panthers are losing to the Saints 7-3. Bengals are right now up on the Browns 7-0. Okay. Washington is up on the Cowboys 9-3. Packers are up 7-0 on the Texans. Steelers are up 7-0 on the Titans. And Lions are up 7-0 on the Falcons.
You know, it's two interesting things out there. On the end of the first quarter, and the Jets up 3-0 on the Bills is very interesting to me. Yeah. And then the second one that's interesting is, that Washington on the Cowboys, you would think that 9 points is 3 field goals on the Cowboys. But that was a touchdown and a safety.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's crazy. So, interesting on that. And so that's the initial scores. Those some interesting. I wouldn't have, if you would have told me the Jets were going to be up at the end of the first quarter, I wouldn't have thought that was possible.
Me neither.
But you know what? It's only a 3-0, so we'll see how that all plays out. But good for the Jets, winning a quarter of football.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to take it a quarter at a time sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, we talked about that. We were going to talk. Hey, look at there's our famous rocker out there in first place, Ozzy, getting it done out there at Mac Green Mill Bar, getting out there into first place. Although we weren't sure if it was Ozzy Osbourne or it was Ozzy Newsome. The Ravens did just do that deal with the Minnesota Vikings, and maybe the Ozzy Newsome's hanging out.
Got some really nice picks.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's probably for the future a nice move for the Vikings. Speaking of the Vikings, we were going to talk about kind of maybe who are some players that as we move forward, when you're sitting at the record we are, and you're kind of thinking about the future, and you're in a little bit of a rebuild mode, right?
Yes.
He starts going, okay, who needs to get some playing time because we need to get a gauge. Is this our guy?
Yes. Who are the players that are going to – because right now it just feels like we got to just be a little experimental.
Yes.
Figure out what guys can, be contributors later. Where do we need to make draft picks to free agency pickups this offseason? What's happening?
Yep.
And hopefully we can still make a push doing that, but
because I think
wins.
There's an example of that is the Dolphins right now. They're actually making a push to maybe make the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
but they're also in a rebuild mode, so they know that they need to get better to really contend as Super Bowl champs, right?
Oh yeah,
but they're doing that while they're actually winning games.
Well, you see the good teams do that all the time, where they're constantly rebuilding, but they never go into that lull.
Yep.
Well, one of those players are for sure Irv Smith Jr.
Oh, he's been playing.
Through the first 4 games of the season, he was basically a complete no factor.
Yeah.
In the Vikings offense, he had just 2 catches for 14 yards.
Yeah.
Then the Vikings pledged to get him more involved in the offense ahead of the Seahawks game.
Yeah.
They weren't kidding. Smith had 8 catches for 109 yards over the past 2 games, including 3 catches of 23 yards or more. So he's been catching him for some deep balls.
Yes.
And has looked really impressive while doing it. So he's averaged the last 2 games over 50 yards a game.
Yeah.
Averaging a lot more, getting a lot more catches, having almost quadruple the amount of catches that he had the first 4 games in these 2 games.
Yeah, so that's good, and I think that is good. And if they figure out that that he is their guy, it may be even a time. I mean, I'm not the GM, so Spielman knows more about moving players and all that kind of stuff. But maybe it's time to start thinking: do we move a Kyle Rudolph? Because we do have a very good tight end, and can we get some more picks? Can we get some more assets?
Yes.
If we move a Kyle Rudolph and we actually start emphasizing Irv more. So that's definitely a player I think we should keep on, as they say. say, right?
Oh, yeah.
We do have Ozzy still in first out there. Andy's in sixth. Jason 7th. Rockin' Robin in 8th. And in 9th place, oh, I missed that. Sorry about that, folks. Not Good is in 2nd. In 3rd is T-Dog 3. And in 4th, The Cheese. And 5th place, Disc Freak J. That is, let's see if I can get that 9th place. I didn't get, oh, J's now moved down there. I think it was that RJF that is now in 7th place. And JJ Harley just moved into first.
Good job, JJ Harley.
We still do have 23 minutes left to play, and it looks like most of the players have quite a bit of plays left.
For sure.
So there's a lot of movement still left ahead. In our last game, we did have our top 5. I want to make sure I told all of our top 5, all $85 winners. In first place was Dan at Monticello's VFW. In second place was D-Head over at St. Cloud Moose Club. In third was Vicky at Spinner's Bar in North Mankato. In fourth was Binga at St. Martha's Bar and Grill in Fort Ripley. And in fifth place was Hotness at the Pizza Pub Center City.
Good job, guys. We got Missy moving into first place over at Tankers Bay Bar and Lanes.
Nice. Well, another player, I know we've talked about both these players, both Irv Smith Jr. and Ezra Cleveland in our stock up, stock down. We were saying both stock up, and I really do think, Ezra's got to get some more playing time.
For sure.
He got his first start of the season at right guard against the Falcons and had a predictable up and down performance, allowing 5 pressures and a sack, but showed off his athleticism and during various flashes of really good play.
Oh, yeah.
And I wouldn't mind seeing him, if he's going to be our eventual left tackle, I wouldn't mind seeing him getting some reps out there at left tackle.
Oh,
because we got to figure out if he is that guy. You know, Riley Reef has been a good left tackle, but again,
for sure,
aging. Is he the future at left tackle? I think they think Ezra is. We got to figure it out.
Oh yeah,
and, we got to see him at some reps out there.
Yeah, seeing that athleticism and power gives you a little bit of promise that those are just mental mistakes made by a young player.
Yep.
Instead of that he isn't lacking in the talent department of it, and that he'll be able to take over that spot at some point.
I think so. So, those are at least a couple of our guys. JJ Harley moving back into first. Missy dropping to second. In sixth place, we got Dobbin. In seventh, T-Dog 3. In eighth is The Cheese. In ninth place, Tina over at Titan Sports Saloon.
Oh, yeah, another player, Ali Udo,
I think, yeah.
The Vikings should evaluate what they have at the guard position. Dakota Dozier isn't a starting caliber player and won't be a part of this team's long-term plans. So the Vikings should turn to Udo. The 2019 sixth-round pick had a very strong training camp and has been working on both tackle and guard. With Cleveland and Brian O'Neill penciled as the tackles for the future, it's worth seeing what Udo can do at guard. So give him a little bit more of a specific training to play that guard position, see if he can take over as it, because we've really struggled at that spot.
Yeah, we got to just get some of these young guys in and just see, is this our line of the future, or do we need to still go back to the drawing board and get more guys? Because I think this next draft is going to be huge for us.
You saw we really killed it this last draft, I feel like. We picked up a lot of good players, especially Justin Jefferson, who is a star receiver. I think right now I see him as the best receiver coming out of this draft class.
Sure looks like it. I mean, it's hard to argue with that at all.
And so building young, and I think is going to be very key for this Vikings team, and putting together a good team that can compete really early.
Absolutely.
I think is huge for them.
Absolutely. Well, Missy's jumped back into first place. Sharina is in second. JJ Harley's in third. Ozzy down in fourth. And then in sixth place, we got Dobbin. Seventh, RJF. In 8th, Rockin' Robin, and in 9th, Jace. We still got a lot of plays for most of our top players. A few of you guys, looks like Missy may be out of plays. In 5th place now is Tina moving up, but she has a lot of plays. Ozzy still has a lot of plays. So we're going to see how that plays out as we move forward. Well, another player I think that deserves some more playing time is DJ Wanham. Wanham played a career-high 33 snaps against the Falcons and put up his best performance of the year. Now with Yannick, I can never say his last name right. Jocko traded to Baltimore. He is in line for even more playing time. Andre Patterson and the Vikings should prioritize development and upside by starting Wanham. I think that's a nice move.
For sure, and I think that he'll be able to replace that loss of Yannick going over to the Baltimore Ravens. I think he could do that pretty well.
Yeah, no doubt. I think the coaching staff obviously saw a spark in DJ that they think that it was okay to release Yannick and to move on from that. And I think that getting those extra draft picks obviously is good for the future. So hopefully we're going to see a lot of him next week and see what he can do.
Oh yeah, let's see if there's been any switch ups. Missy still in first.
Yep.
In second place, we got Sharina. And third place, Ozzy. Fourth place, JJ Harley. Fifth place, Tina.
Ozzy still has a lot of plays out there.
Oh, a bunch of plays. Dobbin in sixth place. In seventh place, we got Rockin' Robin. And then I missed that 8th and 9th place spot.
I think the big news, though, is Tina's got a little bit of plays, but Ozzy's got a bunch. Oh, yeah.
Ozzy has a bunch. Can make a push for that first place spot.
For sure. Rockin' Robin's got some plays as well.
Look at the Cheese.
Oh, the Cheese.
In 9th place. Still has a bunch of plays as well.
She's chock full of plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to think of a cheese
reference?
I'm
trying to get a cheese reference there. Chunks of chock full of cheese. I don't know what I'm saying. We got over 16 minutes left.
There's Ozzy. We were just talking about how many plays Ozzy had.
Yeah.
And that's Ozzy taking that first place spot over Missy.
Yeah, and we'll see if the Cheese can make their move here as this grows on. We still do have over 16 minutes left to play.
Yeah. Another player that I think should get more playing time is James Lynch. Lynch made his NFL debut with 8 snaps against the Seahawks in Week 5 and managed to record a sack despite minimal playing time. He saw 13 more snaps last week against the Falcons after the bye, and the Vikings need to continue gradually increasing his role at the expense of Jaleel Johnson, who has been one of the lowest grade defensive tackles in the NFL this season. It's fine to keep playing Shamar Stephen at nose tackle, but the 3 technique job should be a rotation between Lynch and Armin Watts.
I think that's right, yeah.
I think that he's just, as he hasn't played that well at D tackle, Jaleel Johnson, and I think that they really need to prioritize getting younger guys in there.
Yep.
And I think James Lynch, after he recorded that sack for in his first game, in when he actually got an increase of snaps, I think they should give him some more.
No, that makes sense to me. That interior of the D-line just has not been what we had hoped it would be coming into the season. And so get some young guys in there, get the rotation going, and maybe just getting a bunch of fresh legs will help everybody.
Yes, it definitely would.
Sometimes that's what you need. Well, another one, this is our last one that I think needs some increased time out there, is Troy Dye. Troy, the Vikings fans might have forgotten about Dye since he was placed on injured reserve with a foot injury following Week 2. But the rookie linebacker from Oregon is reportedly on track to return against the Packers following the bye, and he should be a key part of an Anthony Barr-less linebacking core down the stretch of this season. I'm looking. Hopefully he's going to be back for the Packers and ready to go. And I just want to get my eyes a little more on
see what he does there.
Yeah. I think that will be good. So, well, that's at least just some of our thoughts about maybe some players, if they get some more playing time, we can kind of get some of the future figured out there.
Oh, yeah, and I think the future is bright.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, speaking of the future bright, Ozzy is still in first place. Looks like Ozzy's finally used up those plays. In 6th place is Tina, 7th place is Dobbin, Jace is in 8th, and Rockin' Robin in 9th. In 2nd place is Missy. In 3rd, Sharina. In 4th, The Cheese. And in 5th, JJ Harley. I think maybe everybody in our top 9, have they all used up all their plays?
It looks like they have.
Yeah, so maybe someone outside the top 9 could make a move in these next 13 minutes. But everybody currently in the top 9 looks like they've used up all their plays, and they're just holding on for dear life. If you win first place, you get $250, so that would be a real nice
for sure.
win. So we'll see if Ozzy can hold on to that current lead that Ozzy's got. Not only did he get a nice player in that trade with the Vikings, he's going back to Baltimore maybe with $250 in his pocket. 2nd place is $100, 3rd place is $80, 4th place $70, 5th place $50 on your $10 100 plays. In 6th place, you get $20, or all the way down to 10th, all $20 wins.
Yeah.
Still double your money if you get in the top 10.
Well, we have one last chance to go over our charity spotlight of the week.
Oh, yeah, this has been a great one.
Yeah, and our charity spotlight of this week is St. Cloud Youth Hockey. The St. Cloud Youth Hockey Association will strive towards providing all members with a positive, growing environment which enhances a competitive spirit, defining sportsmanship and respect for others through the sport of hockey.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's so important what youth coaches and youth associations do. Teach young people about teamwork and just how to be able to win well, how to lose well, all the things that in life can really help service.
Yeah, for sure. It really helps a person grow.
Yeah, for sure. So,
those locations that support this wonderful charity is MT's on 8th and Howie's Sports Bar and Grill, both in St. Cloud, and then also HR Pesties.
Awesome locations. That's an awesome just charity that we get to work with. We love all the charities we work with. We love our partnership with the Minnesota Vikings, that we can bring these game day bingo broadcasts to you guys, in our partnership with them, and just all we're doing with all of our different charities. It's super awesome. And one last shout out, since it's our last day, and I know he's out there playing with us, to Yags 370 for being a youth coach. He was actually a youth hockey coach right in the St. Cloud Youth Hockey Organization. So that is super cool. And thanks to all of you, any of you out there that are youth sports coaches or any kind of youth coaching whatsoever. Very cool stuff. You got any more updates on the early games?
Oh, yeah. Well, Saints are now up by 4 on the Panthers, 10-14.
That looks like it's going to be a good game
Bills
all the way through.
still have yet to score on that Jets defense.
That is amazing.
Right now, the Jets are still up 3-0.
Well, you know what they say about the Jets defense? It's lockdown.
I don't think I've heard that. I think I've heard that about Darrelle Revis when he was on the Jets defense, but I don't think I've ever heard that about a Jets defense.
No, well, a long time ago, back when Ryan was the head coach, and they actually went to 2 AFC championship games. They had a really good defense. Yeah, but that's the last time I've seen that.
Oh, yeah. Then we got the Browns. They put up 3 points, but they're still down 10-3 against the Bengals, which is surprising with how much talent they have on the field.
Yes.
The Cowboys put up 3 points, but down 9-3 against Washington. Packers are now up 14-0, looking like they're bouncing back from that loss against Tampa Bay and beating up on the Texans a little bit.
Yep.
Lions are up 7-0 still on the Falcons.
Well, true to form, Lions should have a lead going into the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
And then very questionable whether they win that.
See, they just need to be up by like 20 or more, and then
you think
sometimes they don't blow it.
Yep, that is true. The one last game, did you say the Steelers-Titans?
Oh, no, I didn't get to the to that game. right now, Steelers-Titans. Steelers are up 14-7 against the Titans.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, in first place here, we got Ozzy. In second place, Missy. In third, Sharina. In fourth place, The Cheese. I'm sorry about the fifth. I did not catch it. In sixth place, we got Tina. In seventh, Dobbin. In eighth place, Jace. And in ninth, Rockin' Robin. I still haven't seen anybody jump in there from outside the top 9. It's JJ Harley, one-time first place over there at Danny's Dugout in fifth place. Still got 8 minutes left to play. There must be some people out there with plays left because the game just automatically, stops when everyone's played all their games. So there is still a chance someone could jump into that top 9.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if that happens. A lot of good close games in the.
Oh, there has been a lot of close games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's surprisingly that those Bills and Jets game is so close.
I am surprised by that. Probably the one that I didn't think that was going to be a blowout. The closest thing to a blowout that we've got going out there is Packers 14, Texans 0.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that would be a close game, and it may still be. 14 points is nothing in the NFL.
Oh,
so
yeah, they put up points in a hurry in the NFL.
They sure do. Well, speaking of exciting things that we've got going on here, as soon as this game gets over, we're going to get enrolling in those 3 Vikings bingo games that we've got, and that jackpot is huge. You got a chance to win. We're over $11,000 on that.
Yeah,
jackpot.
You guys got to come out.
Yeah, for a 25-cent card, you can win $11K. That's a decent exchange. I haven't seen all the national exchange rates, between different companies, but usually if you could take $1 and you get you get like $11,000 on the exchange, right? Mm-hmm. Well, this is a quarter.
Oh yeah, this is little itty bitty quarter.
Little itty bitty quarter, and you get over $11K if you can pull it off within 52 balls. So we're super excited about this next 3 games of Vikings bingo, and somebody maybe winning that jackpot. It is a jackpot that is due. It is for sure the second largest jackpot in Vikings. What was that largest one, that chili one?
I think it was close. It was 14, almost 15.
All right. Yeah, because we're moving close in
line
for that.
14,980 something.
Yeah, $14,988.42 over at Smiley's Tavern.
Look at that. I remember the jackpots.
You do. Your jackpot.
Boom. I should be a tabulator, basically.
You may. We can speak to Nikki and Tony about that, moving into tabulation into the tabulation role. Well, another exciting thing that's coming up on Tuesday, we got ourselves a black tie event, folks, over at Megasoda Game Night. Of course, every Tuesday is Bingo Palooza here on the mothership. As we fly around looking for jackpot winners, we do love ourselves some Tuesday bingo, but it's not just a normal Megasoda Game Night. No. Like I said, I already mentioned, it's a black tie event. Make sure you at least have a t-shirt, a tuxedo t-shirt on, because this is the tuxedo special. The night's going to start off pretty similar to normal with just a slight twist. Last week we did Halloween trivia. Again, this week we're doing some more Halloween trivia, and that's going to be super fun. Then we're going to play some easy money. Then, of course, always, as we talk about, the player favorite, Fishing Derby. Then we're going to play a great game of Jackpot Hunter. Of course, you guys play that with us Monday through Friday at happy hour. We are always playing 13 games of Jackpot Hunter, but we'll get one done right then. Then we're going to go to our Tuxedo Special. This is the high roller room. When you roll in there, it is a $50 play. Make sure that you are in your full tuxedo outfit. You got some kind of a fancy drink to sip on, and you enter in there for the Tuxedo Special. Then after that, we have our brand spanking new game, Open Season.
Oh, it's so fun.
Soon to be, I believe, to be the fan favorite. It is a super great game. Very similar to Fishing Derby. It's just doing some deer hunting and some other kind of hunting, but you can get a golden buck. If you've never shot in a golden buck, you may want to try it out.
You're missing out.
It is something special. And then, of course, we'll do our 54-ball coverall jackpot jungle, which is always super, super fun.
Oh, yeah. And if you come to the bar in a tuxedo T-shirt, or even if you go full out and wear a tuxedo to the bar,
yeah.
please take a picture of it and send it to us on Facebook. We'd love to see it. We love getting comments and stuff like that from you guys. It's so fun to see you guys have fun, play bingo, and take part of the nights.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to have that with you, with your iPad and all that. Of course, we always get the pictures of, or we try to always get the pictures of the jackpot winners, but I think that would be super awesome if you're in a tuxedo T-shirt or you're in an actual tuxedo for the tuxedo special. We'd love to get that, onto the channel and make sure everyone sees what an awesome thing that was. It's going to be a super fun night. We're hoping that you all come out and play that. Of course, you'll also be building up your PGL points just like you're doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you can enter in tuxedo. What a fitting time to enter into our top 10 in PGL points when you're all tuxedoed up and looking your best.
I see D. Trump just got into our top 10 at 9th place, snuck in, still has some plays left as well.
That's what happens at the end. A lot of times they sneak into the top 9 with a bunch of plays left. Yeah, no, it looks like they still have some more. So, yeah, for sure. We'll see if they can move from 8th on up. So there's a little bit of movement happening here at the end of the game. So just over 2.5 minutes left to play in this last 100-play game of Blingo Bingo. And then we're going to get into our Vikings Bingo for 3 more games.
Oh, yeah. We have a wonderful event happening on November 12th from 3 to 4, and that's our virtual PyCon. Players must register online this year for free. You can register via Facebook or on www.pilotgames.com/PyCon.
Nice.
You'll get all sorts of information like new games, new products, Megabar Bingo, PGL tournament game, bingo games, Player Connect app, and the Pilot Championship Series, and more. And also, we're going to have a special musical event for that one, so it's going to be pretty fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just signed up last Monday, and it was super, super easy. It literally probably took me just a matter of seconds, not even a minute to do. So super fun. And if you can make it out on November 12th, that is a Thursday from 3 to 4. And if you can sneak away and just get on your computer and be with us, it's going to be super fun. If you are a regular player, you are going to love all the sneak peek and all the information and all the new stuff. I think it's going to be really, really cool. And that special musical act, that's going to be fun as well.
Oh, super fun. It's all going to be a great time to play some bingo.
Yeah, and if you're not a regular player, just so you know kind of what we do every week around here, every day, Monday through Friday, we play Vikings Bingo. We play 11 games of that at lunchtime. So at noon, we come out and we play Vikings Bingo. You can do that Monday through Friday. And also Monday through Friday, we play Jackpot Hunter, 13 games every happy hour. And that is at 5 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday. And, of course, every Sunday, well, as long if there's a Monday night game or a Sunday night game. We're usually here at this time doing game day bingo with our partnership with the Minnesota Vikings, and we love that throughout the entire NFL football season.
Oh, yeah. We just have 20 seconds left on this Blingo Bingo game.
Ozzy looks like still holding on to first, Missy in second, Sharina in third. Let's see, has there been any more movement? Oh, D. Trump did move up to 7th now, but it looks like maybe their plays are done as well. So that might be the end of the movement here in our top 9 players.
We're at 0.
Yep, let's see if Ozzy gets that win. That'll be $250. Not only did he get a good trade with the Minnesota Vikings, but it looks like he might be leaving Minnesota with $250 in Ozzy's pocket. The tabulators are tabulating.
Yes, they're tabulating. Their minds are on it.
They're on top of it. They're locked in. They're focused.
And there it is. Ozzy at Matt Green Mill Bar in Le Sueur.
Yeah, taking that $250. Congratulations, Ozzy. And, we are now moving on to our Vikings bingo. We got 3 games coming
yeah.
up right now, and that jackpot is up over $11,000. We are sure excited about getting that rolling here. We'll go, let's see. So, yeah, Missy got second. Sharina got third. In fourth was the Cheese. So we got 6 minutes to get enrolled. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, see ya. Hey. Ooh, we got this might be our most we've ever had people play these second three of our Vikings bingo games, having 112 players. Good job, guys, getting out here to win this gigantic jackpot. It's going to be around $11,700, maybe a little bit under that, but around there.
But somewhere in that range, for sure. And just preemptively, as we're flying around in the mothership, we actually preemptively launched our bungee copter, and Jackpot Jen is flying around in that. She actually had put that together. She built that for her bungee jumping, and now she's flying around in that. So we'll see if we can patch in on the radio to her out there flying around and see if she sees anything as soon as anything happens with any of these jackpots. We are trying to get this jackpot out in these next 3 plays.
We got somebody checking in saying that we need to send some luck to the Moose Lounge in St. Cloud.
All right, let's get some out there to the Moose Lodge in St. Cloud. Here go. I'm piling it on in. We got a whole lodge full.
A whole bunch. This is a whole lodge full. Woo!
Nice throw.
There you go.
That was spiraling through there.
Everybody. You put over in the Moose Lounge.
You put a little juice on that one.
I really launched it.
All right, here we go.
Ghost Cat.
It's spooky season. Why not Goose Cat getting the win out there at the Halo Tap in Winona? And so,
good job.
Yeah, we're moving on to this $55 large M-shaped pattern. That is $11,571 on that coverall, and we are seeing what we can get done here.
Oh, yeah. Julie J is trying to make quick work of this M shape, only 4 balls away.
Nice job, Julie.
Yeah, we got some NFL that we haven't made predictions on yet.
Oh, yeah, we got to do our 3 o'clock games coming up here just a little bit.
In our first 3 o'clock game, we have Buccaneers Raiders.
That's a very piratey game.
It is. It is. You got Gruden's old team, and his new team now. Right? Both playing each other.
Exactly, and it is Chucky Doll Day, right? Chucky.
Oh yeah.
I should say it exactly right. How do they say it? Chucky, the Notorious Killer Doll Day. And of course he is official NFL Chucky. And so, so how you feeling on that game? Dude?
I'm thinking, I'm going for the upset Raiders.
Okay.
I think Tampa Bay, they've shown lapses in judgment, and I feel like they might come into this game thinking a little bit more just, they're going to beat the Raiders, and not as serious when they came in to play the Packers. And you're going to see them regress back into those same mistakes that they were making, just bad penalties and stuff like that, killing drives that way. And so I'm going.
We went. Oh no, the Emperor went out to D Trump over at Belchester and Rockin' Robin splitting that, but the coverall did go over. It's an $83 coverall, so that jackpot will roll over and continue to grow. JJ Harley over at Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids taking home that Musco. Well, guys, that means that jackpot's still growing. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. It's just 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards. We got 2 more games left to get this jackpot out of here. And you were saying, about the Raiders,
And so I'm going Raiders. I think they're fully stocked roster again, and so I think that they're going to be able to take on the Bucs.
Yeah, nice. And I don't know how you take the Raiders lightly this year. They beat the Chiefs, right?
Yes.
They beat who else did they beat? They beat I think they beat. Let's see. I need to look at that real quick. But they beat someone else really good. But, Chiefs, that's the Super Bowl champs. Look like they were unstoppable.
They've beaten the Panthers, the Saints, and the Chiefs.
Yeah, those are some good wins. The Saints and the Chiefs for sure are signature wins.
And the Panthers
are good too. Yeah,
playing really well this season.
Yeah, so I wouldn't take them lightly. I think the Bucs have a renewed focus after that Bears loss. That Bears loss, I think that's how they came out so focused against the Packers. But I don't think that was just a one-game focus. I'm going with Tampa, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm fully into Tampa.
All right. What about a little bit of Chiefs Broncos?
All right. I'm gonna go crazy town right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Broncos on this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a little Mrs. Yags luck going on. She's a big Broncos
for
fan
sure.
out there. And I think Drew Lock's back, and I think they've got a lot of young talent out there running around.
For sure.
The upset, not really great reasoning behind this. That the Chiefs get another L on the record to the Denver Broncos, and they're playing this game at the Broncos, which always has a little bit of an oxygen situation. So most teams, struggle a little bit when they're playing in Denver because of the thin air.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to have to go Chiefs.
Okay.
I think Patrick Mahomes, that speedy offense, it's going to be too much for the Broncos defense to go. Without Von Miller, they don't have that necessarily pure pass rusher. And I think that they're going to be able to get some good yards on them, and I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously the
and you've said this before, quarterback and coach.
Yep.
Which is if you compare both teams, who has the better quarterback and coach, and that's usually who's going to win.
Yep.
And I'm saying Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are better than the Broncos, Drew Lock, and who's their head coach?
Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio.
Yeah, and there's no question in my mind about that. That's the proper pick. But we got just over 20 seconds left to get enrolled in this next game. We just got 2 games left. We're eking up close to $12,000 on this that you can win on a 25-cent card. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. We're hoping to give out this jackpot in the next 2 games. We're looking to give it out right in this game here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's have this happen.
Yeah, let's get it done. Well, I'll tell you what, what I was thinking when you were talking about Chiefs, and this popped into my mind now, I was just thinking, who the Texans I think should hire, since they fired their coach.
Yeah.
And I think it would be a nice fit with Watson is I think Eric Bieniemy, the offense coordinator for the Chiefs. I think you just watch Andy Reid assistants come out and are good head coaches, right?
Oh, they've been doing really well. Yep. Gary A is doing really well over at VFW Austin. Good job, Gary A, getting that line prize out real early so then we can get working on that M.
Nice job, Gary. Yeah, no, and I just see Belichick assistants don't usually have much success after they leave the nest.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But Andy Reid, he's a true teacher, coach kind of guy. And he mentors not only the players, but he mentors those coaches. And so they come out, they do well. I think Eric Bieniemy, it's his time to go out and start shining, just like Matt Nagy did, just like, so many of the coaches around the league that have come out of Andy's system. So let's see what happens there. But I think that would be a great fit for the Texans, for Deshaun Watson, Eric Bieniemy.
I think also a great fit would be Lincoln Riley. But Lincoln Riley would fit really well a lot of places.
Oh, I think Lincoln Riley's a great coach. I just don't know if he leaves Oklahoma.
Oh, it's a great situation for him there. He keeps on getting all these 5-star recruits. It's a fun offense to be in.
Yeah.
But I think Deshaun Watson would fit really well in that style of an offense.
For sure. Yeah, the one thing about the Big 12 is just doesn't seem like those teams can come up with any defenses. Like they can just sling the ball around all year long. And so if I'm a coach like Lincoln Riley, it'd be hard to pry me out of Oklahoma where I've got those kind of defenses and I can get those kind of recruits. Whatever, over at Neeson's Savage in Savage, taking home that large M-shaped pattern all to themselves. We got a little bit of a run up here at this $11,851. We got a few people in line.
Oh, yeah. Cindy P, Dan, and whatever, all 3 balls away. Now Justin joining them. So we have a good shot at this. Whatever, now only 2 balls away.
Whatever is the right line.
Let's see, can it happen?
Let's see.
And I think we're going to be going over to game number 3, our final game.
I'll tell you what, that would be awesome to hit it in the final game of the broadcast on game day. Whatever, taking that one.
Double win.
Yeah, double win. Whatever.
Whatever isn't a whatever because whatever is now won twice.
Right? Congratulations, whatever. Congratulations, Scary A. All getting wins in that game number 2. So we're going to get enrolled. That jackpot's rolling over to this round and obviously continuing to grow.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the final game. This is a lucky game.
It is. It's always a lucky one.
Always, whenever it's the final game, it's always the air changes in the room.
Yep.
You know, you start thinking more jackpot time. Yeah. And, you know, it's ready to go out.
You know why it's another double lucky game? Is because this is game number 7. And game number 7's always lucky. And it's the final game of game day.
Oh, yeah, because it's usually our 7-11 game because we're playing 11 on our Vikings Bingo lunchtime.
Yes, yes.
But now we don't have 11, but we have 7.
We do.
But it's our last game.
It's the last game.
So it's 7's just a good number.
It is. It's a double luck game. And so let's see if we can get this out. We got just over 2.5 minutes left to get enrolled in this game where this jackpot's probably going to be over 12 grand. If enough of you guys get enrolled, we'll get this thing out of here in 52 balls.
Oh, yeah.
So we still got some more games to go through, don't we?
Jaguars, Chargers.
Yeah. Am I going first on this one? Yeah. So let's go. I'm going to go with the young buck over there, Justin.
He's been playing good.
Herbert, he's been playing really well. I just love how he's been playing. Not a lot of wins coming for him in that, but he's outdueled some of the great quarterbacks in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. And it'd be great for my fantasy team, too.
Would it? Okay. Well, you may join me on this one since it's a fantasy pick. But, I'm going Chargers in this one.
You know, I tell you what, even though I know he could do good in losses, so, you know, I'm going with the Jaguars.
Nice.
And so I think the Jags, they've had this spark this season. Just feels like they want to prove to the NFL every single week that they're not a just rebuilding, just crappy team.
Yep.
That they're not like the Jets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that they've been really killing it this season. And so I think Jaguars sneak a win against a younger team, a little bit more inexperienced, and maybe they'll even give up a lead in the beginning, but I think at the end they'll end with the win.
Nice. Yeah, well, I think either way that could be an exciting game to watch. You got, Gardner Minshew magic out there, and you got Herbert, some young quarterbacks going at it that have ability to sling ball and sometimes just find some magic out there. So next game we got is 49er Patriots. And maybe we'll get Nikki to comment in here. I know Cam Newton, she's been giving us a Cam Newton prediction each week. So maybe on this 49ers Patriots game. 49ers have been banged up, but then they've looked like they've gotten things back on track.
With the reemergence of George Kittle being a main piece of the offense, it really feels like he's back to his true form. And I know when Jimmy Garoppolo has his main receiving option, George Kittle, that really changes the game.
And Patriots seem to come out nice at the beginning of the season, and they've struggled as of late. So
they had a lot of COVID problems.
Yes, they did.
So I'm going Patriots in this one. Okay. I think that we're gonna see Cam Newton back in those first three games where he was really hot. I think we're gonna see that Cam Newton again, and so I'm going Patriots.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I think Jimmy Garoppolo wants to get a win against his former team that let him go. Show him that they made a mistake by ever letting him leave the building, and so that always motivates play. There's Craig over at Rose City Bar and Grill in Spruce Hill Township, getting that line prize out of the way. That was in what, eight balls, I think, there, and so was really short work. We're now moving on to this $57 large M-shaped pattern. Try to get that down, and then we got that jackpot out there. If we can do this in 52 balls, it's $12,000 and 142 extra dollars for your fancy. So we got Christy trying to get that done on that large M-shaped pattern. We will see how that goes. Oh, we've got Spring Lake Park Lions Club checking in saying, let's go, Spring Lake Park Lions players at Monty's Sunset Grill.
We got to get it out.
And X Golf. All right, get it out there. Here we
got to get it out before this game's over so then they can win a jackpot. Okay, there you go. Bunch of it. And there
all of those Lions out there playing. Good job.
You really launched that.
I did.
So he beelined it.
It did. It just shot right out of here. Did that hit that didn't That didn't hit the bungee copter, did it?
No,
Okay,
it missed
good.
the bungee copter.
Okay, good.
All right. We don't want to take out Jackpot Jen in the bungee copter.
No. So we got Dickie fresh off the hotline. She's picking the Patriots.
Okay, we got RJ JR Junior J.
All right, congratulations, RJ Junior.
We have a good run up here.
Me too. This is a good shot at this, folks. All right, stay tuned. We got Alice. We got Jay Christo. We got a bunch of you guys now. AJE02. Me win, you lose. PP Bad. Rockin' Cows. All out there getting close to this thing. Let's see what happens.
Okay,
here it is.
And it is rolling over to our next Monday lunch broadcast.
Yeah, wow.
So it's going to be a fun time on Monday. So show up on your lunch break, play some bingo, and play for this giant jackpot. We got Pablo.
Pablo's birthday today, Pablo Picasso. So happy birthday. Yeah, winning the coverall.
Good job, Pablo, over at Roadside in Blaine.
Yeah, nice job. Well, that was a great show, great game day broadcast. We ended up not getting through all of our games.
Oh, yeah. I got Seahawks and the Seahawks Cardinals, and I got Bears and the Bears Rams game.
Yeah, I went 49ers. You had Seahawks, so I'm going Did you say Seahawks or Cardinals?
Yeah, I said Seahawks.
Seahawks. I go Cardinals, and you went Bears?
Yep.
Go Rams. So there you go.
All right, there you go. There's your predictions. And remember, when you play pilot games, your community wins.
Bye, guys. Great to meet you.
Bye-bye.